Oh man, look at that. I mean, who's tougher, guys? Is it Venom or Carnage? Who's the toughest? This is one of the biggest bend and flexes that I've ever seen. Let's do our lickery tongue Venom. Go, Tonto, go, Kimosabi.
Welcome to Adventure Fun.
Guys, we got the all-new Bend and Flex. And we have the new missions here. We got the Ice, Fire, and Space missions. Then we got a bunch of extras ones that we just collected along the way. They're super cool. So let's get started. Okay, first one that we're gonna be going over is the one that doesn't come in a box or boxes. They don't have any pictures of how to put them together or anything. So we got our Spider-Man, and then we have Venom, the Green Goblin, who's not so green, and then we have Mysterio.
Because we are living in a Mysterio world, and I am a Mysterio guy. You know that I am living in a Mysterio world, and I am a Mysterio.
Living in a Mysterio world.
Mysterio!
Okay, first, our Spooderman Bend and Flex, or Spittleman, in case if you're spittling out like I am. Fluffering fucking fast. So with their Bend and Flexes here, they have at the bottom a little nodule for him, his Spooder web, and so you can either have him stand on it with the holes at the bottom of his feet, so he can give a little bit of a platform to go off of, which is fine, but he can also stand by himself because his base is pretty broad for his feet. Cool. And then, well, I forgot. Their torsos come off too, so you can mix and match these with other dudes, which we'll do in just a minute. When that first happened, I was like, oh man, I just broke the Bend and Flex. It was bend and break. He's got a hole in his hand, and you can have it like he's thwipping. That's cool. And you can bend his torso back pretty good, and then give him balance. Maybe his hand's going back a little bit further like that. Here, we'll bend him up more. We'll strike a pose. Vogue. And look at that. He's just spootering you guys. He's capturing you. Like and subscribe. I mean, that's cool how many different poses you can do with these Bend and Flexes. And Spider-Man looks really awesome. And, oh, his torso comes off easy. I mean, maybe he's going into a 360 kick. Let's do our Mysterio. So nothing too interesting except he's got these Chinese lanterns as bracelets, you know, pretty cool. Light up the night. I mean, that's what makes him so Mysterio. Maybe he ought to be in Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness because, you know, he's got that, you know, madness, Mysterio, multiverse kind of cray-cray thing going on. So he can stand on that. He can also, does he have holes in his hand? He doesn't. He's just a standing dude, but he can stand without that purple stuff below him. And of course, he's got his cape, and you can put him in different poses. I haven't really figured out what Mysterio's about. I guess I'm gonna have to catch up on my Marvel comic books here and find out what makes him so Mysterio. Look at that, no face, just a crystal ball. You know, maybe he comes in up to you and you have a look in his head and it just reflects, you know, the horrors of your future and you just go crazy. Ah! So maybe that's his powers. Hey, speaking of which, since we got our Green Goblin up, what's cool with this one, and it does come in a 4-pack here, all 4 of them come, so you're not looking for any of these particular boxes here, you're just looking for their figures here, 4 of them, and then they'll come in just a nondescript box. And so he's got his flames here, and the yellow energy that he could stand on his flying disc. What's cool is I put a flaming ball in his hand, like he's ready to cock back and toss it at you. That looks super cool. And you can actually take these flaming balls off and switch them up, and then have this where he's holding it in his hand. Okay, then we gotta position him just right. Maybe give him a little bit more of a back stance here. Come on, you gotta bend. Flex for me. Nice, that's cool. His head turns a little bit. His torso, that's the biggest focal point here of his movement. And that's awesome. Energy shield with the flaming fireball. Now, like I said, you can actually take their torsos off, and let's do it with Spider-Man. Well, you can call him the Green Goblin or the Green Man, you know, because you cut off half a spider, put the man in, you okay, how about Goblin Spider? Nah, it doesn't work. Okay, but you can switch them around, which is really cool, but we'll go ahead and put them back to the way they were. But that's pretty fun, you know, make your own creations. Go ahead and Frankenstein him. Yes, mister. Oh man, is he really? There we go. He was facing backwards. Ow, that's gotta hurt. Oh, that looks kind of painful. Oh man, and then his tongue, does that bend and flex? That's that rock group Kiss. That's where they got him from, with like Gene Simmons with the tongue flailing all out. You know, it's also in the Scooby-Doo show with the Rock Kiss group. Look at this. Man, he looks cool. Now, Venom, why is he in white? Is this like his tux for the evening, formal wear? Let's see, we can take his spooter off here. He does have a hole in his hand here, but Oh, wow. What would it matter? It's kind of hard. His claws are out. You can't even stick that extension. Oh, it ain't gonna work. Okay. Well, maybe he can just have a fun time throwing one of the Green Goblin's fireballs. That works. Okay, there we go. Man, those are massive hands. Those are just spider webs in and of themselves. You can just crawl walls with those things. So we can't put that on, but you know, you can use it out as a warning, or people step in it, and then they're frozen, and you can just cray them and lick them all over the place like a happy dog. Dog gone wild. He's got rabies. Cool. I love these guys. These guys look super cool. Out of all of them, I think my favorite one is the white Venom for farmer wear and our not so green Goblin, but with his fireballs. Really nice. And then classic Spider-Man and Mysterio is still a mystery to me. Okay, next, if you've been keeping up on things, we have our Captain America here. It used to be the white dude, now it's the black dude. He came in because the white dude had a true love. He had to hang back and live with her forever. And then so the mantle or the shield passed on to him. And there you go, it says Captain America. And then there's the back, shows you the different poses you can put him in. Okay, got our Swiss Army knife. It's Marvel Red. Marvelous, you know you wouldn't look that way, you do, darling. And so, we got some tape here. Let's just slice it open on both sides here, and then it should be lickety-spit. Oh, there's tape on the side. Oh, look at that. He's roped in. That's why we got our wire cutters. Man, so many ropes. Okay, got his shield, cool. Where does the shield go? Okay. So it looks like his hand that's open, and not his clenched fist, is the one that's gonna go in here for the shield. And then just, oh, there we go. So you got the hand that goes in there, and then the clip that goes around his wrist. All right, because when it comes to the shield and the disc, it's one or the other. I mean, you could stand on it, but when it comes to the hands, so if you're gonna do that, or you can do this, and just hold the power right here. I have the power! And what power does he use? I mean, I can imagine if it was fire, but the only power he has is just punching people in the face really hard and resisting their punches. I can do this all day. Captain America, you look nice. I love the shield. The shield is really super awesome. And I like the fact that he can actually use this power disc, but again, the power, maybe just in the punch. Maybe you can use it up here like he's punching somebody, you know, like you see in the old 60s shows of Batman stuff, where it's like, poof, biff, boff. And then this one, you know, you punch, you see lights and stars. Maybe that's what you see. Oh man, I don't see stars. What's going on with this multiverse? All I see is power hitting me. Red, I see red. Next, we got some Carnage with their Venom. You see his Venom versus Carnage, and it's very simplistic. Then on the back, you can only do one pose with these guys. And you have to make sure that you have arrows so you can point to where their movements are. Anyways, let's see what we can do here. There we go, that side and this side. Oh, up at the top. Yay! Instructions, different languages. You think red would go with him, but that'd be too bleachy. I like red with Venom and black with Carnage. Look at that, they both have the skull. If he can hold himself. Here, bend over this way, Carnage. No, Venom. Well, you're about to face Carnage. Oh man, these guys are freaky looking. I mean, look, who's got the bigger hands? Oh, look, Venom's got the bigger hands. Look at that. Oh man, look at that. Enough with bend and flex. It's time to throw and flip. We could do some sort of foreign ballet if we could just balance them right. These guys look cool. They got nice big hands, and they have holes in both of their hands here. But to try to pick off their spider webs and put them in there, it's just not gonna fit because their hands are like in the way. Oh, barely. So maybe he can throw a web at Venom then. If I can get him to bounce here, hold on. You ever had those kids where you just hold their head right here and they're running, trying to get you? That's what he's doing. Trying to like spoot him. And then what he does is that's just protein for him. When he gets these spider webs, he just eats it up, you know. That's cool. I mean, just those big hands. It would be cool if you could actually lock them and hold them up in place, you know, like this. Carnage just isn't getting into the game here. We could try it with him. Oh, maybe he could lift him up. Oh man, I don't know if he'll hold. He's got a good grip if he can just hold it like this. Oh, but his torso is so like wobbly. Oh man, that's cool. If you can do a still photo of that, guys, and hold his torso without bending over, that'd be a cool shot. Take that. Oh. Cool, really like Carnage and Venom. It's just so funny how their heads are different, their hands are also different sizes. You got bigger hands, smaller head, it looks like. No, actually, he's got a smaller head. I just didn't see his jaw coming out like that. I mean, if you look at the back, it looks like he's got the smaller head. And it looks like Carnage has the bigger head, but in front, I mean, he's got more traction with his tongue and his teeth. He just bite off Carnage. I mean, who's tougher, guys? Is it Venom or Carnage? Who's the toughest? Put it in the comments below so I can know. Oh man, you guys ready for Spider-Man versus Ock-Bot? This is one of the biggest bend and flexes that I've ever seen. He actually has a shooter for the Ock-Bot. And then on the back, you can see even more. So he does have a bullet you can shoot, and he does have a circular saw that you can rotate. It looks like he can move his pinchies around. Maybe he can pinch Spider-Man. And Spider-Man's up against a huge monster here. Oh look, you got little bullets right there. Oh, that's so cute. Are they taped in? Oh yeah, they are. Okay. I don't know how you can survive these days cutting open toys, getting them out of their boxes without some sort of like Swiss Army knife and wire cutters. It just ain't happening. You guys are so deprived unless you can have these things. You'll never be able to play with your characters here. You know, as a toy collector, why even bother? I mean, that's what the whole toy industry is like, hey, you're not gonna get it on anyways. I mean, it's just to sit and preserve and just admire it.
Oh my goodness, look at all those things.
Heck, I came over to your house and be like, get him out, let's go play with him, woo! First of all, we got our Spooderman. Does he get a power disc at all? I didn't see that in the picture, but he does have a hole in case if you want to steal one from Mysterio. I mean, what does he use it for? But then Spider-Man isn't a power dude, he's a spittle dude. He throws his webs out, but still pretty cool. Maybe he got bitten by another spider that gives him like a force field of power with the spider thwippers. Imagination's limit. Okay, there's our Octo-bot. First of all, my favorite part are these big, huge bullets. You can just blast Spider-Man. Torpedoes, man, those are huge. So how does that work? Where's his, oh, here we go.
Ooh.
Oh, do you want to hear that? Oh, satisfying click. Hold on, get it close to the mic. Nice. And then, okay, so we gotta bend his, oh, he does bend really nicely. These things open and shut here. It'd be cool if you had a button, you can turn on some lights. Infrared, pick up on Spider-Man's signature. Can we put Spooderman in here like we got him? Oh yeah, we can. Once he's in his claws, they're like death grip. Look, you only have one lever or button to push, and it's on this one. This one it's static, it won't move. This one's dynamic. We'll clench him in here. Okay, hold on, clenching away. Let's see if we can actually pick him up. Oh, come here, Spooderman. Yeah, I got you in my clutches. Then you can actually like let go and throw him, you know, and then we'll blast him. Actually, I want to see how far this goes. Okay, cover your eyes, camera. Like this. Oh my God, I'm not trying to get you. Okay, here we go. That wasn't bad, yeah, for a shooter here. That went 4 or 5 feet. Woo! I think that's my favorite part. I just like locking and loading here. Whoa, yeah! Pew! Spider-Man, that guy's got like 20 million lives. Ooh, that was a good one. I have to see if I can hit the camera.
No, oh, hold on.
Well, I'm not trying to shoot you.
No, but I wasn't.
Billy, you're not subscribing. You're a naughty Oct-Not fan. Oh, got Billy, woo! He's like, I'll subscribe, I'll like in the experiment. Oh, the other one. So he's got his saw. There's no button you can push to spin it or anything. I feel like Venom. That's pretty cool, can spin. I'm gonna cut you up, boy. And then he just whips him. He spider webs the thing so it can't move anymore. So he's done there, but he can't blast him if he spider webs this, so that's like stopped. And then he can't clench him if he spider webs that. He spider webs that, he spider webs feet. And then you can just come up to the back. Oh, look at back here. It looks like this thing opens, but it doesn't show you anywhere on the box that it does. I'm gonna break it. Oh, look at that. Maybe these are extensions here for Dr. Octavius to get on here and to ride him, you know. Actually, it brings a lot of balance because I can put a lot of pressure on that. Huh, alrighty. Come on, Spooderman. Do my bidding. Who else can we get up there? So there's 3 extensions here, so I'm gonna put them on one. You know, the weight, it can hold it. And the Mysterio dude, you could probably put him if he's only like looking backwards too. I just want to see how much weight this guy can sustain. Oh yeah, ass, look at that. Woo, and we're going for a ride. Daddy, give us a piggyback. Oh yeah. Oh, there he goes. Oh, he's starting to bend. Oh, that's super cool. Man, if we can just like bend him forward a little bit more, he could sustain it pretty well. And especially his arms, if you pull his arms, shift the weight with his arms to the front, these guys to the back, that's cool. Like just going for a ride, that's great. This is my favorite one, I think, so far, because he's got a lot of things you can do with it. I've never seen a bend and flex with so many features and so huge. Oh, got camera mom in the arm. Yay! This is super cool collection. I mean, you have hours of fun with all these dudes. Guys, next, let's go ahead and do our missions. And this one is the space mission. And you can see there's the logo for the space. It's got, looks like Groot just with his head, like he got hit in the stars and is floating around. You know, he's been in space too much. And you can see the name of this one is Marvel's Mysterio. And it says right there, space mission. And then on the side, you got a picture of Mysterio. And then on the back, what you're going to be able to collect in the space mission packages or the entourage there. You got your Mysterio, you got Spider-Man, you got Venom, and then you got Spider-Man just going all cray-cray with all different objects on his back. Oh, hey, you got little baby Groot. Well, good for you, Groot. Okay, let's go ahead and cut open our Mysterio. Tape at the bottom. I bet the wire cutters manufacturing company is in league and has got a lobby going with the toy company, man. They're just out there to make money from us. Boycott wire cutters. It's got little baby Groots all over. Oh, that's so cute. Oh, hey, instead of a purple power disc here, we got, mustard yellow. Ugh. It's something that's just about to go bad. I don't know. Okay, so he can stand on him. He's got no hole in his hands, so he can't do anything like that. He could just stand on it. But he could, like, hold it. I mean, his hands, or at least one of his hands, if you bend his thumb and his fingers, he might be able to hold it. And of course, you just have to bend and flex it for different poses. Okay, so which one do you guys like better? I mean, this Mysterio doesn't have a cape for the space mission, and this one does, but they both look spacey to me. I think out of the two, I like this one. He's cooler just because he's more colorful. He's got lots of color. Next, let's do our lickery tongue Venom. He's also on the space mission. He's part of the space entourage. You can see on the side there's a picture of him, and on the back, the whole entourage again, so let's just go ahead and crack him open. And space mission, it's all about Baby Groot. Groot for you! And there's our Venom. It's all tongue action here. We got the white one too, but as far as just the black suit goes, let me take a peek. This one looks more like he's suited up, like a suit of armor here. I think I'm going with him. I think he looks cooler to me. Plus he's got the red powered spooder web. I was gonna say power disc, but it's a spooder web. Cool, like him. And remember, he's a space mission, don't mix them. Next on their space mission is Spider-Man. And more specifically is my Miles. And then there's a picture of him on the side doing his handstand, and then the entourage in the back. Let's go ahead and open up our Miles. I thought Spider-Man was just a one thing, you know, like you don't have many Supermans, but you know, he's so popular they had to have a Miles Morales, they had to have Gwen, the ghost spooter woman, girl. Why don't they do that with Supermans and all the other ones? Well, they're actually doing, Spider-Man's got so many different characters because then they had too many GMOs and you get Carnage. So, go organic, man, and then you won't have all those chemicals inside you. You don't need gamma ray, you just got to eat the foods today. Okay, more Groot. Oh, now this one's super cool, guys. Take a look at Miles Morales. I mean, look at that. It's a little bit transparent. That's super cool. Hold that up to light. I like that. That's a new one. That's cool. Oh my gosh, that's a favorite. As far as like functionality goes, I like our Octo-bot here, but as far as like looks, this is the coolest one, man. Okay, just gotta get him to stand. There we go. Nice. I love our Miles Morales. He's cool. This is awesome. They ought to come out with the Spider-Verse 2, you know? I love that movie so much. It was awesome. Gosh, I wish they'd come out with the second one. That's cool. And they probably are. Somebody's gonna put in the comments, man, they are. What's your deal? It's like, I gotta go out and look at and cut the lawn from time to time, guys. I gotta have something to do besides watching movies all day. Okay, here we go. The space venture. Now for the big, huge one, the biggest space mission of all. It's our Spider-Man, but he comes with a lot of other things. He's got like Groot in there, and he's got some sort of contraption that just keeps him going. Kind of reminds me of that nanotechnology, you know, that Stark invented for him, that spacesuit in the Endgame of Avengers. I mean, look, it's just all over him. And then look, it's got flex to fire. That's cool. We got some more shooters. Woo! And that's just a picture on the front, this picture on the top, picture on the sides, and there's the other side and the three different pictures there. He looks cool with his helmet, and then there's Groot in a spooder web trying to save Groot, and then he's got his launchers too. On the back, you get more details there of all the ones you can collect. So it says Spider-Man suits up to save Groot. Awesome! To save him from who? I bet it's that Venom. Miles Morales is attacking Mysterio, so I guess Mysterio's an evil dude, and Venom's evil, and so you have the regular Spider-Man and Miles Morales, the other Spider dude, and on Groot, just trying to save him. And then there's all the things that come with it. You got a helmet, you got Baby Groot, you got the contraptions, and then you got these things that just look like tuning forks. It's like you shoot them out, they hit you, they vibrate once they smack you, and you're just like, oh, I can't stand the sound, and then you just run away. Okay, let's just go ahead and crack it open then. And that's what you get inside, but while you look at on that side, I'm going to the back and I'm gonna snip these out, okay? God, what a contraption for our Spider-Man. Oh, look, X-Wing fighter. Oh, yeah, cool. Wait, there's the X-Wing fighter. Which way does he go? This way. Look, he's got the Spider-Man on here. The insignia, that's cool. Oh, what a contraption. So this is for space. This is like one of those things that he just like jumps on and he just rockets at light speed throughout space to save Groot. You hear this like across the galaxy. Oh, and he goes out and saves Groot. There we go. I had the force. Here's our characters. This tape is very strong. He's a happy Groot. You grow, Groot. I will, thank you. Do that. There he is. And then on the back, he's got a hole for his back so you can, you know, throw a web in his back and get in deep enough so you can pull him out of trouble. And then he's got holes on his feet too, so you can stick him on whatever his extensions are on his spaceship there, Spider-Man's spaceship. Does he stand up? Yeah, he does. Oh, and here's a Spider-Web. There's one. And here's the tuning forks. Let's see if it works. Okay! Oh, where'd this go? It was around his wrist for a moment. Should it be there? Oh, it goes around his, they're shin guards. He's got shin guards you can take on and off, right? Mean game of soccer, you gotta have those on. Okay, on his helmet. It looks like his helmet's supposed to come off. That's cool. He's got a nice helmet, you gotta protect your noggin. Well, he's got his belt, and his belt actually comes off. You see this red belt right there? And there's a knob on the side here that if I dare, I could pull it off. Oh, there we go. Oh, his pants slide off. Whoop! Whoa! I kept his torso together quick. Okay, man, sorry, Spider-Man.
I didn't play much with you when I was a boy. I built you out of mud. Your spider webs was the muddy grass.
Okay, cool. Okay, so that's gonna hook up to the front. This is how it's supposed to work. It looks like this goes over his shoulders, right? I would assume like snap in or get in there somehow. That's his belt preventing him from doing it. No, it seems to kind of hold him like that. Yeah, it seems oh, look, it bends down. Can you hold these things? Well, lift this up, I guess the safety belt, and then he's got some shoulder straps that come down. So if you put it up in there, it kind of puts it into place, but you can easily slide back out. And they don't have a hole on the back where you can, like, for here, this extension, well, maybe even just the lower part that it would slide into. In fact, it's too low there. So he's still pretty loose. You can put it in there, but to help keep him in there, you can pull down the safety bar, and then to really keep him in there, pull up the handle, one of them, just where his hand's clenching, and see if you can get that in there and put that in his hand. And with all the different pressure points, it should pretty much keep him in place. And then he's got his other hand, he's like thwipping. So here's his space spider web coming out. And let's put that right there, gives him a little bit more balance. He leans forward. And at the end, it shows that our Groot is supposed to be attached to it, but he's got a hole in his back, and then there's a hole here. I mean, how does that even work? Does the spider web even like pull apart? No. And so it doesn't work. There's nothing to hold him here, so our cuteness is gone, man, unless we got a lemon. But it does have other extensions here, like part of the spider web here, where he gets his foot. It's sticky spider webs, so he got caught. That's good, that works. And then for our guns, our tuning forks. So they go on the top of these holes here to get a satisfying click, snap. And then it says to flex, to get these to fire out. But we've tried this and it just doesn't work. And so we were like pushing and pulling and everything, nothing worked until we found out that it's the bottom blue bar that if you play with those, bend those, push those in and out, and they'll launch the tuning fork on the same side that you're bending. So if I go ahead and I pull this out, here we go. I'll push it in, there we go. Okay, let me see, that shot straight up to the ceiling. Let me see if I can go ahead and find out how far we can actually go. So push. Ooh, that went 12 to 13 feet. That's far. That's a nice shooter, better than our Ock-Bot. What did he get out of his torpedoes? Diddly. But his missiles, I mean, they seem heavier, you know, and the tuning forks, they don't carry much, you know, TNT in it, and so it works for a Spider-Man. We're building up quite the collection. Everybody, this is super fun. Okay, next let's go with our fire here, the Fire Mission. And first we'll start with our Iron Man. And that's a cool logo for the Fire Mission. I like that. And there on the side, you got a picture of him striking a pose. And then on the back, all those that are part of the entourage in the Fire Mission. So you have Thanos versus Wolverine and Iron Man. Cool, let's go ahead and open them up. And then instead of Baby Groots, you got suns and little fireballs. In fact, I'm so bright, my mother calls me son. So look at this, guys. That's his little power disc for Iron Man. I mean, well, his torso comes off easy, but it makes sense for Iron Man to have the power disc. I mean, he blasts and shoots forth those photons, laser beams. Nice. Let's see if we can get a nice pose from him. Cool, but you know, the power disc is off a little bit, so if you don't want it on the extension, because the extension is more for like a foot thing, then go ahead and put his hands into it so you can actually clutch the power. Got the power! Or, you know, go ahead and fire it, but maybe turning it around. Okay, Iron Man, you looking cool. Oh, you failed, Iron Man. You got too much power in your front here. There we go, that's better. Just kind of tilt it to the side, give him a little bit more equilibrium here, balance to the force. Cool, Iron Man. Okay, next, ooh, I haven't seen him in a while, our Wolverine. You can see Fire Mission is Wolverine. Here's a picture of him on the side, doing his thing. And then on the back, same thing. So let's go ahead and cut him open. Now, Wolverine has those anti-M, that's Wizard of Oz. Well, he's got those metal things in his hands, you know, he just itches and comes out like these blades right here. So, I mean, that makes it deadly, but not only that, he's got regenerative health. So when he gets cut up, he can actually heal really fast. I mean, he'd have to heal really fast when his body's rejecting that metal is constantly inside of him, you know. More fire, nothing changes. He looks really cool, but this is different. This is cool, because usually it's just Spider-Mans, because I mean, look at all of them that are spider related. They got some sort of spider gene in them.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3 over here, 4, 5, 6, 7.
I mean, the majority of the stuff is just Spider-Man stuff, so this makes it quite unique. This could be the ultra rare, guys. I love his claws, look at that. So he's got his claws. Those are super cool, I like them. Gonna catch you up, like and subscribe. And so, can he actually hold the disc? He doesn't have any holes in his hands. He's got his fist, so it's probably just for him to stand on. I mean, he could try to like clip it with his claws there. Shoot you with it, but other than that, it's a standing disc. It's kind of nice. The color really pops. He looks really cool. And in fact, I wonder if he can just like get Venom, you know. Actually, he can grab his tongue, can he? I don't know if he can get him by his tongue. And that tongue is hitting out there, you know, and just grab that. Wow. So that's a Wolverine. You guys think that Wolverine and Iron Man can seriously take on the big guy with the snappy fingers? That's right, it's our Thanos. He's the last part of the Fire Mission, and so it's 2v1. When he's got the gauntlet, I mean, they're toast. Unless he doesn't have the gauntlet, then yeah, they could probably do pretty good. Especially with Wolverine. If he keeps getting pounded by Thanos, he just has to heal real fast. I mean, he could do it all day, just like Captain America says he can. So you can see that he's got foot claws, and he's got a hand thingy that's like a little octopus tentacle that can come out and grab things or shoot fireballs. And it says 2-in-1, so not only can he use it as a weapon, but he can also, like, as a build-a-bot, he can fly on it. And then you can see on this side, it shows him with his weapon. Then on the other side, it shows the weapon, but also that he can actually convert it into, like, a land glider. And then on the back, it says, Thanos races to possess the Infinity Stone. So there you go. He hasn't gotten it yet, so these guys are still a match for him, or a good challenge. But once he has those stones, they're toast. And you can see over there that you got Thanos, and, oh, cool, you got an Infinity Stone. That's what he's trying to get. These guys are trying to prevent him from getting it. So he's got his mechanical arm that converts into a getaway car. Let's go ahead and check it out. Okay, got those 3 bags, and then we got this big bag. He's just full of hot air, that Thanos, man. Going out to save people from themselves because there's too much population. I mean, hey, there's plenty of room for everybody. Bring them on. That's one big party. Woo! Okay, cool. Take a look at Thanos first. He's got his, what do you call his little things? I was going to call it a shawl, but yeah, it's not dignified enough for him. And let's see, let's take a look at his hands. So, oh, if you look at his glove there, I was noticing he already got all the Infinity Stones. Well, they're toast. Well, that's just for, you know, hey, if you want to play a different scenario where he finally gets them, then there you go. And he's got a hole in his hand here, and what about this hand? You know, it's just a fist here, somewhat clenched. There's our Thanos. Let's put him off to the side here. Let's see, who are we going to open up next? Well, let's do the small packages. Oh man, that's supposed to go on his foot. Look at that. That's a toe kicker right there. Kind of like Wolverine's toe claws, you know, didn't clip his toenails. Oh, look, it's got rollies at the bottom.
Rolly, 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 rolly. Never ends. When I put ice in my underpants, makes you do the hooter dance.
It rolls pretty good. So let's get the other one out. Okay, and let's put him. There was one. If nothing more, it gives him more stability. Okay, well, he's not bent, right? You gotta give him a little bow-legged so it can roll. It kind of rolls. Boom! That's gonna hurt. Let's open up the next bag here. Ooh. Okay, so there's the Infinity Stone that he's trying to get, and here's some sort of like power juice going from this to the Infinity Stone, I guess. And I suppose it's gonna go into his hand here. Oh yeah. Okay, but there's something about this that should like open up, right? They don't give you good instructions. You have to look at the picture and kind of figure it out. Oh, there we go. Pushes out, and this opens up. Ooh, man, that's a power blast. Look at that. That's pure power. Okay, let's get Iron Man over here. Let's hit him in the face with that. I don't know, is he supposed to come down and like give him a nose tweak? Or is this thing just part of the machine that just blasts him with full power, full force? That's a knock. Well, he can come up and jump around and claw down and maybe cut his hand off from this. And then maybe cut the stones, you know, all the rest of the stones out. I mean, if he worked fast before he got a chance to snap his fingers, you know, they cut off his head, but maybe he just cut off his arm so he can't use the gauntlet, snap his fingers. Okay, don't want to get gruesome on this, but I'll leave that to the movie. But this is pretty cool, guys. The other thing we can do besides this is, remember, he can convert this into a getaway car. We're gonna take them off out of these. I just figured it out. So we got some extensions here that we're just gonna like slide together somehow, like magically, bibbidi bobbidi boo. Snaps together. Okay, cool. So now he can stand on those two things, have this, and that will go in between the legs at the bottom, and that hole right here is gonna be over this extension here. Let's see how far back we're gonna go. Oh, it can only go back one. And there's his getaway car. Oh, and there's where he can hold it. Maybe with this hand. Yo, Tonto, go, Kimosabi! Ya, ta 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 ta. So after he's done blowing the smithereens out of him, then he just whips that thing around, puts it on, and zooms off. Or if he's really in trouble, and Wolverine, I think, is a pretty good match for him. I mean, he can blast him in the face, blind him while he cuts out the Infinity Stones and stuff. But then if he gets his composure, he can just hurry and whip that around, throw it down, and then just psh. Great! But remember, Iron Man's the only one who needs to be able to catch up. You have to give our Wolverine a ride. Drop down, come down, cut the Infinity Stones out, and then just blast him off so he can't use his rider anymore, and then he's just toast. That's the end of Thanos. Okay guys, last but not least is our ice baby, our ice mission here. And we got the Black Panther. You see on the side, he's got a pose, and on the back, everybody that's in the ice mission, and that includes Black Panther, of course, and Captain Ice America, and then the Red Skull. Cool, I think this one's gonna be my favorite. So let's go ahead and get our frozen Black Panther out. Ice cubes that kind of remind me of the 1950 TVs. They look like television tubes. Well, they have to be. They're cube tubes. Now, this is cool for Black Panther. I mean, he's not black, but it's still really cool. I mean, I love the blue color. And so he's got his claw here. Well, he's got his claw on the other side, but it's got, oh, I thought it would have a hole in it, but it doesn't. He's got no power surges, except he's got his standing disc here. Cool, torso, yep, easily removed, easily put back on. Nice, I love the color, looks super cool. It's cool because it's blue. It's frozen. Next is our Red Skull, ice mission. There he is, striking a pose. And then the same thing on the back. Let's go ahead and open him up. There's his nice blue disc and Red Skull. I bet you want to be near him when you're out on an ice mission, because that's the only thing that's going to keep you warm. It's like, come over, let me rub your head for warmth. Oh yeah, oh, heat me up.
No, I'm blushing, stop it. I'm just not on fire, I'm just really embarrassed.
Okay, so you got that, oh. Okay, I was gonna bend him, but apparently it snapped him, his torso. But I was gonna bend his hand out because you can see you got a hole there. So you can hold fireballs, or because his hand's kind of clenched, it might be a little bit tough to get that, you know. Okay, it actually works. Cool. And then for balance, we'll twist his torso off. It's really stiff at first, but after you bend him, it should be a little bit more stable. Cool. That's our Red Skull. He's got an ice cube on his chest. It kind of reminds me of Iron Man, where he's got that thing that's crawling to his heart, and he's got that little machine that's keeping it from like killing him, piece of shrapnel. And he's got ice going to his heart before he turns blue up in the head and then he dies. That's the only thing that's keeping him alive, is that little extrusion in his red head. You got your Hail Hydra. So that's cool. That's pretty detailed, isn't it? Awesome. I like him. I like Red Skull. I like his red head. And there we've got our Captain America. He's also on ice.
Yeah, we're on ice. We're on ice. Come take a look. It's really nice, yeah.
You know, Disney on ice. Well, you have Bend and Flex on ice. There you go, Captain America. And oh, he's got a contraption where he can actually, it looks like he's doing some sort of snowboarding, you know. Oh, that's the Tesseract. That's what that thing is. It's the Tesseract. I thought, man, it's just all ice and cubes, you know. What's he running down with an ice cube? Guys, you can go to like the store and buy some ice if you're that desperate for it. Please stop the fighting. It's like, no, it's a Tesseract. Whew, glad I watched my Marvel Avenger so I can keep up to date on this. So it's 2-in-1. So you can either have him fly like a snowboarder, or you can actually have him like hold on to it. I don't know. When it comes to like, you know, flying things, I'd rather stand on something than being hanging and dangling from something, but apparently he can do both. And then there's the side. It shows you the 2-in-1. He can either dangle in the air or stand in the air. And then there's the other side, you know, just one of the 2-in-1. And then on the back, Captain America tracks down the Tesseract. Whew, I'm glad I read the back because I was left to my own imagination. I was like, man, what's with the ice, dude? You got it everywhere.
But that's the one I carved out, man. That was the perfect cube.
So it's 2 against 1. Captain America and the Panther should be a good match for the Red Skull. And so you go, you got Captain America, you got the blue ice chest. I guess you can take that on and off. He's got his blue booties, his snowshoes, and then he's got a shield, super cool. Can't have Captain America without a shield. And then you got the flying dealie. Let's go ahead and take a look. Wow, that's super cool. Woo! That's just part of the ice that he sprays, you know? It's a lance. He's on a horse. I don't know, the way it's pictured, it looks like it's some sort of snake, like it's some sort of power going out to get the Red Skull. Like he's shot, you know, from this end, going out to like freeze him. Some sort of freeze ray. Oh, look at that. It's actually got like wheels at the bottom. So it's some sort of mobile here. Oh, look, you got wings. It can fly. Cool. Let's see. Well, this is snow booties. 1 booty, 2 booty. There's his chest. There's the Tesseract. Ah, I dropped it! Oh, it looks better this way. Maybe I can put it like, is there like a hole or something I can put here? Show you that. There's nothing to stick on it, but they can hold the Tesseract. What's in here? That's a cool looking shield, guys. That is cool. Look at that, the colors. It's a transparent blue. Oh, I love it. There's that front side, and here's the back side. Now we gotta get our character out. There's our Captain America. Man, it's nice to have him back. I missed him. Why do you have to stay back in the, 50s, 60s, whatever? I mean, it's good. Family comes first. I get it. I know that's super cool. But, you know, do something. You can jump around time. They can jump back and get you. It's really, you know, just obsolete now. You know, bring her back to the future. Bring her with you. Show her how you deal with things in the future, you know? That's super cool. Captain America, we miss you. I guess we could just go ahead and put his booties on. Is there a right foot, left foot? I think so. Kind of looks like it's kind of curved. So put his booties on there. Oh, then we put his ice vest on. Bulletproof ice vest. Oh, that looks cool. When you shoot it, it shatters to ice. You got a bunch of ice cubes, and then you can go ahead and pour yourself a drink. Okay, so at the bottom of his ice booties, he's got these holes, and then there's extensions here. So maybe one goes forward. Oh no, they both go forward. Oh, that's gotta hurt. There we go. A little bit of bow-leggedness to him, but it works. That's cool. Let's shield him up. So it's got to go over his hand here. The only one hand that he has open, the fist wouldn't work. You just slide it in and snap it on to his wrist. Nice. Look at that shield. I just love it. And there's a hole in there. So, I mean, you know, what's the hole for? Maybe for the Tesseract? What? I mean, it doesn't really make sense. How can the shield hold the Tesseract? Unless you got a super power shield here. This is what I'm all about. Oh, yeah. He just gains up enough power and just blasts him because maybe, oh, he can't hold the Tesseract in his other hand because that's where you get juiced up and get his power, right? So yeah, there is a place for the Tesseract. It's actually on his shield when he's hang gliding instead of like, you know, doing snowboarding. Well, and it's not supposed to go here, but I thought that would be a pretty cool like thing. But there you go. It's like a snake. So that's how you get the Red Skull. Now you can either have it that way or let's go ahead and do a Transformer-like conversion here and have him do the hang glider effect. We take this off and then it folds over and there's that hang glider. And then this is just the exhaust from the hang glider, it looks like. And then you just bend it like it's like, woo, it operates on ice power or frost or some sort of ice. And then he's got to hang on to it somehow. Oh, I see what he does. So what this has to do is this has to come off and this actually goes to the top of the hang glider. Somehow it fits. Let's see where it goes. Oh, there we go. So guys, there's two little slots right here where these two extensions are going to go in. So just go ahead and put that on and then put your Tesseract on top. And then his other hand's got to hold this. But you got to like have it so he can see what he's doing. There's nothing for him to grab onto here unless you turn it around this way. But that doesn't work. And if you kind of go on the back, you know, there's holes, you know, he could stick his thumb in one of the holes here. Maybe we'll try the front. There we go. He's just hang gliding. Shh, I got the disc rack, I got the disc rack. Quick, Panther, run, run. And then the Red Skull, I guess you just use the ice blast to blast it off, but man, that looks pretty secure, that luggage there. That looks cool, I like it like that. So you can either use it as an exhaust, you know, contrail here, chemtrail, or you can go ahead and just flip it around and have him slalom, you know, snowboarding here and then blasting the Red Skull with the ice blast. I think I like the other way better because I can't keep that charade up. He just looks cooler when he can hold his shield, you know. Out of all the Captain America's shields, this one's my favorite. Awesome. Okay guys, out of all the missions, my favorite is the ice mission. Second favorite would be the fire, and then the third would be the space mission. And then out of all the characters, I really like the Red Skull. Captain America's super cool, especially with his crystal shield. And then the other ones I like, oh boy, that white Venom looks popping and kicking. Of course, the not so green Goblin is always awesome. He's always got that kind of orangey, pumpkin-y, Halloween kind of a theme going for him, plus with the fire, poof. And then, oh, Miles Morales. That is super cool. It's the skin, yeah, where it's transparent a little bit. That's awesome. I really like that. Oh, yes, and Wolverine. He's so different. And I love the claws. I mean, he's like out of a population of Spider-Mans and Venoms and Carnages and everything. He just really pops. He's different. Guys, these are basically my top favorites. What are your top favorites? Put in the comments below. And be sure to like and subscribe because we got more coming. Woo! Okay, now on to the Fortnite challenge with Bend and Flex, where I've got to win in his skin. It's a green Goblin. He looks cool. Look at the pumpkin I got to carry around. What a load. That looks cool. Let's go. I like his pickaxe. He used to be a rotting squash, but he rescued it with a bunch of mechanical parts. Actually, he used to be a headless horseman's head before he revived that. Here. Okay, we're gonna go back out to my favorite landing spot. What I didn't realize is there's what are called invisible chests, at least that's what I come to identify them as, where they're actual chests within crates, where you break the crate and you get all this loot. And I'll show you two of them if they spawn there. I love his glider, his disc. That's cool. Unlike some of the other gliders, it kind of gets in the way and I can't really see what's below me when I hit it at sharp angles here. This place has been kind of busy the past few matches, so I wonder if it's going to be busy this match. When I say busy, like 3 people. Let's take a look. Okay, 2 birds in the sky, so it is getting busy. Here's the first invisible chest right there. Smash it and there's the loot. Then here's a real chest. Sweet. Okay, 2 combat SMGs. Pretty good start. Now just do some slurp and burp. And let's see who's out and around. Nobody here yet. And so let's continue looting. Okay, Ranger assault rifle. It's okie day. Okay, could use a shotgun. Nice. Oh, just signaled to everybody that I'm here. Didn't need it, but oopsie doodle. Here's some shots, but let's grab this chest up here and then see who's doing all the shooting. Okay, medkit, great. Okay, upgrade the Ranger assault rifle, and where are the shots? Okay, let's keep looting. Shield keg, definitely. Oh, here's the other invisible chest here. If it spawns, it's the loo. Porta potty. Smash it, and okay, I could use some minis. I already have a med kit, so that will replace the flopper. Oh, rats. I just alerted any of the locals to come get me. Well, that's okay. I'll just reload and be ready for him. Okay, another med kit, great. Oh, MK. Upgrade for me. Okay, where's that? I see footsteps. I hear shots, and they're right behind me. Where are you? Not cool. Okay, ran out. Let's switch over to the combat SMG. Oh, my shots are not on. Fine, shotgun. Okay, cool. I gotta practice. Nice, let's upgrade, in my opinion, to the striker. That works better for me. And you're probably thinking, that's just a waste of a pot. Actually, even 7 points in the shield when I'm hanging on by a thread. So I'm going full. There you are. Okay. Are you trying to shoot me? I thought you were shooting somebody else. Yes, you are trying to get me. How woo! Nice, okay, blue striker came in handy. Okay, definitely drum shotgun. That's an upgrade for me. And oh, okay, there's his friend, who he didn't eliminate, didn't do the job. Which means I think I'm gonna have to do it. No, don't go. Let me reload. Okay, let's go after him. Oh, whited on that one. Drum. That did it. Cool, 3 limbs. Okay, well, how about if I get a little bit of hep and do a bounty? Oh, that's an OG skin. Well, it is to me, since I've been playing only since last year, I think. Okay, looks like 15 players left.
Oh, llama llama ding 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 dong.
Where are you? I'm not gonna shoot because I don't know if anybody's around, so I'll just pick up your little poops. Come here, give me some more Elmo. It's funny. Just like when he poops, you see his fan flare just fly about. Those glitter. That's great. Let you know, hey, he's got some goodies for you. Okay, 12 players left. Let's see if I can help my end out here by contributing to the war here for my upgrades. Let's do all golden. Yeah, it looks like it's going down at the Daily Bugle here. Oh man. Okay, he's being shot at. I'll let them work him over. Okay, bounty eliminated. 4 players left. All right. Oh, they angered the guard. Whoever did it, they got more on their hands besides the other players. And the circle gets tighter. Okay, 3 players left. Let's do a little bit of jumping here to get out of the open and into the building. Oh, I see the bullets flying, but I can't. Third party. Oh, they're behind me too. I assume these guys have great aim. Let's see if I can open up a wall here and depart. Okay, the guards are shooting at them. And that chest on the toilet just bugging me. I want to open it up, but okay, it's 1v2, and the dude with the crown's still in it. Oh man, it's really a go. I don't make a move for it just yet. Right now I'm in the center of the circle. They come out, then I can grab them. Unless they're gonna be on top of the building, then they'll be able to pick me off. Toot sweet. Okay, now I'm not in the center anymore. Are there 2 crowns or 1? I think, the last 2 players both have crowns? This dude above me just going all over the place, running around. Oh, he's using the nets, jumping around. Man, I bet they're at each other. They know where each other's at, but they haven't found me yet. Lucky me. Oh, he just threw down a cow catcher for a wall. He's making his stand there. Oh, that's gonna move. If it moves back into the building, I I have a better chance of surviving this than they do. And they're all waiting it out. 15 seconds left. They're just waiting for that circle to start moving before they make their move. I wonder if we're all on different floors here. And there's several floors above me too. Here we go. Oh, it shifted. Now I'm just gonna go with it. But I wanna make sure somebody doesn't come up behind me and pop me a good one. Now they're moving. There we go. They're at each other. Oh man. They're probably on the same floor. Okay, 1v2. And he dropped the crown. I'll have to go back and pick it up, but... Okay, they're trying to bomb me. They know where I'm at. Fine, let's try to sneak in here. Ooh. There you are. Oh, yeah! That's it, we got it, guys. Hey, this was fun. Be sure to like and subscribe. We got more to come. Woo!
Please click on one of these videos for more events of fun.